Well, welcome back to Darthmod Ultimate Commander, and it's the I got picked on, didn't I, once for saying Poland Lithuania campaign. I've finished that campaign. That one was just Darthmod. This one is Darthmod Ultimate Commander, and this one is the Denmark campaign. So we're doing quite well. I don't want to do a recap, but I am just going to explain to you, because obviously you can see the previous videos to find out what's happened, but I'm going to explain to you that this ship that was involved, this fleet rather, that was involved in the last conflict, and somebody's written a comment about this, you know, saying that that they wanted to know which ship I lost. I didn't know I lost any ships. Well, obviously I did, and I haven't checked it, I'm afraid, but anyway, I need to replenish these. These are the ones that have just defeated the United Provinces fleet. Oops, I did say I wasn't going to do a recap, didn't I? You remember that big army that was on its way somewhere and I wasn't sure where it was going? Well, I've defeated it. I'm now going to replenish those. So, having done that, I'm going to get 4 of my units from here. I've worked it out, 4 should be okay. 3 and then 4 into here. I have a plan, and it will unfold during this video, I promise, or I hope I promise. Now, over in Courland, if I can find the place, it should be here, over here. Yep, there we go. I'm going to get a couple of howitzers in here. I've worked it out that I can get them from here, and also that they're near enough to a port to move around and get somewhere useful. Now, having done that, in this port, I'm going to get a sloop as well. Probably don't need another sloop, really, but they are nice for moving ships around. For moving men around quickly on ships. Now, over in where is it? West Prussia. That's over here. Somebody said, "Don't call it West Prussia. It's not that, or it shouldn't be." But okay, well, that's fair enough. In fact, I'm not even sure I've got the right place now. Yes, I have. I've got 6 units in here that I can spare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In fact, I've got 7. I wonder if I can bring all 7 out. Maybe it's because I can't get all 7 out. I'm not too sure. How happy are we here? 0. Why did I think I could get 7 out of there? But anyway, when I was doing my sums earlier, I decided I could get 6 out. So, okay. I've said 6, so I'm going to stick with 6. And I'm going to send those over to the Courland port. In fact, I tell you what, let's swap those around. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? Bring those over to the Courland port, over there. I know it's not actually the Courland port. What's it called? Oh, I wish I'd have just said Courland port. Liepaja. Liepaja. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that one. Where did I get these from? I got them from West Prussia, didn't I, which is over here. And they're still on yellow, so I did work it out right. Aha! And they're going down as well. It's curious, isn't it? You'd have thought they'd have been needed in there, but anyhow, I've obviously done my sums earlier, and it works. So, right, what I will do is get some more from Brandenburg as well. Now, I did think I might be able to... Where are we? Come on, Brandenburg. Brandenburg's Berlin, isn't it? So, here we go. Berlin. Now, I'm hoping I can get some units from here, but I wasn't too sure if I was going to need to sort of fill them back with something else afterwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can get 6 from there. If I put those up to there, are they going to be okay? Yeah. Ah, now I thought that might be the case. So, somewhere else, is it here? Yeah, here. I can put some men into there. So what should I do? 1, 2, 3. I don't know if I want to give heavy horse away because they're quite handy down there. Give one of them away. 4, 5, 6. Yep. Put those into there to make up the difference. Now I'm hoping I haven't put them through there because I think they're going to reach anyway. Oof. Do you know, I thought they'd stop then. Right, that's on yellow. And that's on yellow as well. Brilliant. I thought if they weren't happy enough, I could bring some more across from there. So that was the general plan anyway. Okay, now over in London, you've probably guessed the plan now. People have suggested it, I think. anyway, so I'm going to get a where are we? Heavy cavalry in there. I know I can get lots and lots in there, but I'm going to need the money in the future. You'll find out why in a moment. For now, let's see if I can upgrade some buildings, just one or two. In fact, I thought I saw one in... I need farms and things like that. There you go, that one there. Let's have that one. And this one. In fact, let's go through with the arrows, shall we? Because it'll be a little bit quicker. That's better, isn't it? I probably shouldn't do all of these because I think I'm going to need my money fairly soon for something else. No, I'm not going to get that because they're quite happy there. I don't really need a rake, so which is the other thing it would get me. So, oh, is that it? Maybe I've... No, I've got loads of money left. I could have sworn I'd decided I could buy other things. Oh. Ah, that. Now that's Iceland. I'm not going to get the Iceland one. That I can't get yet, even though I tried it just then. This one. Definitely have that. Right, 3,500 still. I think... now I think if I've got to one that I'm fully on... Yeah, that's it. I've been all the way around. Well, I'm going to hang on to the 3,363. I think you'll find out why soon. I think I'm going to need that money for something that I have planned. Anyway, let's see what the turn M brings on. Right. Very interesting, isn't it? Some of the comments... Oh, by the way, what I should say before I go on to that... yeah, I was going to say, am I waffling now? But no. Very interesting that the creator of Darthmod has been in touch with me recently, Mr. Darthmod, and he's saying I could get a patch which would improve this game from 6.2 up until 7, but it wouldn't give me the full features of 7. And 7, he reckons, is a much improved version. I think, and I know I've mentioned this before because people have said, people have left comments about it, that it's best to finish the Danish campaign, which I really do want to do. So anyway, the point is I'm going on for 7 shortly. The reason why I'm mentioning this now, possibly again, and I know I might be repeating myself, is that this is the first video that's going to be made in a day and sent overnight. In other words, you're all up to speed now. You're all up to the exact videos that I'm making. So instead of me making, I think I made about 12 or something like that, maybe more, or maybe 14, I can't remember now. At least 10 before I started to put the videos up. Then I put them up in, say, 2s or 3s, uploads of 2s or 3s. Sometimes all 3 went up overnight, sometimes they took longer, sometimes it was a failure, fiddling about like that. Anyway, the point is, I've usually been almost a week ahead of you, so any comments you've been leaving I haven't been able to respond to. But now this one is being made today and it should go out tonight. So, what's that? Trade route raided. Where's that? Ah, right, okay. Recruitment report. England, Baltic Sea, Courland. Right, okay, good. I did mention I've been doing some BBC work, which I'm really pleased with. I love doing it. And the chap we've been doing the work most with at the moment is somebody called Jared Christmas. And he's really good, nice chap and all that. Oh, I think I want something different from that. What shall I have? I don't think I want those. I'm going to get... I really need joint stock company more than that, really, more than anything else. Joint stock company, yes. And with Magdeburg, I think I'll get... well, let's go for something simple. Cannon reloading time. Where is it? That one. Flintlock cannon, I think it is, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's have that one, because get that in 3 turns. I haven't got any more university, so there's no point in clicking through. Yeah, so anyway, what they're doing at the moment is just a demo tape, so I don't want to get people's hopes up and say, hey, I know about this show in advance. All we know at the moment is it's a demo tape. What have we got? Cannon loading top. Right, upgrade universities was the next thing I wanted to do, but let's just see who this is. Austrians and the Ottoman Empire. Trade route ready, but I will let you know if the demo is accepted and if they ever do decide to go ahead. What's that? +1 happiness lower classes. That's good, isn't it? Jughead. Jughead usually means bad things. Right, -1 happiness stability. +3 to clamour for reform. But that's +3% clamour for reform. and that's +1 happiness lower classes. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work. Let's just have a quick look through the regions, just see what impact that's had. Well, looking at it without too much thought, straight off the top of my head, can't see anything spectacular there in terms of changes. I can't see anything at all in terms of changes, to be quite frank with you. Right, now I raised a ship over here somewhere. Anyway, the point is about the demo tape. If it does get accepted, I'll let you know what's going on. But the demo tape we're making, that might not even be accepted. Even if the show's accepted to go ahead, it might not be that one that goes, you know, that actually ends up, you know, as part of the show, you know. But anyway, we'll see. I'll let you know. A chance to have a bit of a laugh on the TV. What's that? 2, 4, 5, 6. Good. This is my sloop that I raised, if you remember. I thought I'd moved troops to there as well, hadn't I? Hang on a minute. Why is there only one in there? Just a minute. I only raised one. Oh, great. I wanted to... No! Oh, fool. Hang on there here. Flipping out. Looking at the wrong screen, aren't I? I'm thinking I'd only got one then. So let's move those to there. So we've got a bit of extra movement from them. And then over onto here. Good. Now let's put those on here. Yeah, sorry about that. Had a bit of an intelligence blip there. Intelligence as in I became stupid for a while rather than I didn't have enough information. Well, okay, right. Let's see. I think I've got more. Yes, I have. Got more troops over here. Good. I don't think there was anybody else I thought about picking up on the way, but we'll certainly have these. Right, good. It's looking like a decent mix, isn't it? Yeah, we've got getting the horse from here. It's working out well, actually. I haven't planned it that well. I just wanted the numbers, really, with a general mix of horse and foot. What do I need now? 5. I need another 6, don't I? Now, I'm pretty sure I've got enough to finish that off in London. I hope I have. I have here, haven't I? Right. Thinking about where I move that sloop to. That's going to be in the way. Oh, let's move it into here first anyway, and then decide. Okay. Now I've got men in here, but I've also got I've also got that heavy cavalry unit in there to add to it. Good. Right now. Oh gosh, I'm going to have loads of horse in this, aren't I? Right, hang on, before I do that, that's going to be my fight. I need one more, don't I? Great. So, I need the general. So, recruit general. I know it's going to cost me a lot of money, but I need some generals. I've hardly got any, so... Right, let's put those 6 into there. Look at that. Now, to be fair, I had worked out the maths in terms of the total number that I was going to have in the army, so I did know I was going to have a full 20. What I didn't know was how the full 20 were going to work out in terms of what were going to be horse and what were going to be foot. I knew I wanted a couple of howitzers, of course. Hey, now there's an interesting one. Look at that. See how he gets all this bittiness with that particular sloop, but with this one, it shows you... Where is it? Exactly how far they'll go. Do you see this line? That's how it should look. Yeah? But this one here... He gets all these bits around it. I don't quite know what that's all about. A bit strange, but that one seems to be able to reach further. So maybe when it's got like almost an infinitesimal distance that it can go, it sort of doesn't cover all the areas as much. I really don't know. But anyway, no matter about that. What I do want to do though is take the one that hasn't got much movement on it. That's this one. Because even though it hasn't got much movement, I think it's got enough to be able to get into here. Yeah, it's enough to get into there. Oops, yes, you know where I'm going now, don't you? So, oh well. So what I'm going to do, bring him out to, say, there. Yeah. Okay, so they all land up on this ship now, don't they? Yep, because it's the last one in the stack, if you like, the one that's got the army. Bring that over to here. Now, can I get into there? No. Oh, Spain are in there. Oh, that's a bit of a nuisance, isn't it? Right, okay. Bring the ship up to here. Now, I'm hoping this army now can land, I don't know, somewhere, anywhere, I don't care where really. Will it land there? No. Will it land here? Yes. Oh good. Haha! Now hopefully everything but the house. Hey, in fact, where's his army gone? Just a minute. There was a big army in there before. Oh, look at that. What? I don't quite understand. Where did the United Provinces army go? He hasn't got any troops. Any other than garrison troops, he hasn't got any. They've all disappeared. So he's either just fought somebody or he's on his travels somewhere. I don't know. Let's have a look at what his army is. United Provinces. Something strange has happened there. United Provinces. Right, no, I'm looking at the wrong screen there. Let's have a look at this one. Right. National. No, which one is it? Is it this one? Prestige. Right. United Provinces has a military of that size. So if the United Provinces has got a military of that size, why on earth can't I see any troops? What's this? They're doing okay, aren't they? Where's mine? I don't think mine's even showing. I think it probably only shows the major nations, you know. I don't think it's ever going to show mine, is it? It's a good job I didn't do a prestige victory then, wasn't it? Crikey. France are doing well, aren't they? So I'll never get to be able to compare mine with everyone else's. You could look at this, by the way, while we're here. I've got 15 out of 40, and then my listed victory region is obviously taken, which is Denmark. So 15 out of 40. I need to get another 25 in order to do world domination. It could take a while though doing this, I'm afraid. Okay, well, let's have these minus the guns. I suspect it's the guns that can't go. Yep, there you go. So let's go in with these then. Oh, no, hang on a minute. Maybe I should leave somebody with the guns. Let's find out what the situation is first. That's probably the best thing. Oh, look. He's got nothing. What I was going to do is besiege it and then just, say, send some horseback with these and then do the attack again, you know, but I wonder if he might even surrender, you know. No, it's refused. He should, really, if it's just garrison troops. Should have surrendered there, shouldn't he? But anyway, let's go in there and get him. I'll bring you back in when that's loaded up and I've had a chance to make a cup of tea. And here we are in the middle of the battle. I'm going to turn the volume up on this one, by the way, so might improve things. Oops, end deployment. This is my deployment. Basically a line of musketry all the way down. Looks like he's a bit crooked on, doesn't it, really? But okay, all the way down here. I formed up, you know, the red line was about here, so I formed up all the way along it. Horse to the right, and these three horse here to the left. Oh, it looks like my reinforcements are appearing as well, doesn't it? So, oh, that's good. Decent position as well. They're not doing anything stupid, are they? So that's good news. Right, well, let's get them over to here into a position where we can actually shoot at somebody. Whoops, hang on a minute. That's it. It's looking like we're going to need to be way over here. Where is he? Where's he deployed anyway? He seems to be quite a long way. Oh, right, okay. He's over there. Right, oh, well, that makes sense. That's not too bad. Right, okay, well let's get my artillery, say around about, where? About, I think, about here. That's logical, isn't it, I think? Don't worry, I'm not going to leave them out there on their own. Right, and then the other ones, come on, what are you doing? Is that right now? I can't tell where they're going to go. Ah, just a little bit far back, aren't they? So let's get those up to there. Right, okay, next job is to group all of these and hope I can move them all as a group, because there's a good chance with that town in the way I'm not going to be able to. So let's see what we can manage, shall we? Where is he? Right. I suspect he's got loads of troops in there. Well, I just know he has. No argument about it, is there really? Right, okay, so I need to really be somewhere perhaps Here, maybe? Could I go that far? No way. Can't get anywhere there. Here? No. Here, maybe? No. There? Oh, great. I can't form up anywhere. What a nuisance that, hey? I'm going to end up with my artillery exposed in a minute if I don't put them somewhere soon. Why can't I form up anywhere? Ah! I can form up there. Now where did I eventually end up forming up? I'm not too sure now. Well, in fact I didn't, because they're not moving, so let's try again. I think I found the problem. I think it's the horse. So let's change the horse and take them out of the group. I think that's probably the best way to do it, isn't it? Now let's see if I can form them up. Yep. Yeah, I see the problem now. What it is the horse are sort of... Oh, in fact I've created two groups. Huh. Right. I think you'll find that the horse stuck out a bit of the back. Just, you know, say over here somewhere, and that got in the way of the building, or rather the buildings got in the way of them, so I might be able to pull them back a little bit further. Yeah, get them back to... I think there's okay, isn't it, really? Right, well, I've got my artillery coming in here, my howitzers coming into here, because I'm thinking that's going to be the best vantage point to take out most of his line, and I think it is, isn't it? Let's just pull back a little, just make sure we're square on. I've still got the spacebar selected. No, we're not. We're nowhere near, are we? Let's see if we can get more square on than that. Make it a bit more logical. Come on. Right. That looks more logical to me, like that. Let's have a look, see if it is. Yeah, well, that's about the best we're going to get for now. So let's get the guns into position then. Bearing in mind we're going to be all the way out there, because the guns are a bit too far back now, aren't they? So let's pull them over to here. And then this one over to here. Or these over to here, these guns I should say. That battery. And the officer, I don't know. Where? Here perhaps? Certainly not out there exposing his flank to everybody anyway, that's the main thing. Perhaps there. Well, he's got no horse, you see, the enemy. So we're fairly safe here. Oh crikey, we've got men going backwards here in order to get into position. That's a bit bizarre actually, isn't it? I don't think that was quite needed. Okay, let's see how square on we are now. Line up to him over here. Pull back, keeping it... Is that square? Oh, it's roughly square, isn't it? Roughly square on. Let's see what we look like now. To be honest, it's not brilliant, is it? I think I might even risk going a little bit closer. How about there? That might be a bit better, mightn't it? Okay, and bring the guns over. This is the kind of form-up bit. I often miss this part out, of course. But bearing in mind how he's behaving and how I'm used to them behaving at the moment, I think it's probably a good thing that I show you this part, because otherwise you're not going to see anything. Quality, isn't it? Absolute quality. Marvellous stuff. Anyway, the reason why you're not going to see very much is that I'm pretty sure they're just going to stand there and just get shelled to pieces by my howitzers that now have explosive shells, and that's not going to be much fun for anybody, is it? So, and in fact, I don't even think... Let's have a look at the heavy horse. Is that these? Yes, it is. Okay. Look over at these. Where are we? Yep, okay. I think there isn't really going to be much to see on this battle, so let's just have a quick look over here, see what the enemy's got. Again, he's going to disappear behind the trees. Let's just have a quick close-up look at him. Right. I'll speed it up, fire a couple of shots, and see if we can see any of the new sort of, let's be gruesome about this, exploding bodies that you get with the Darthmod. That looks really good. Oh, nice grouping there of soldiers, isn't there? So I think I'm going to be hitting, say, that one in the middle there, the line infantry, in the hope of hitting these and these as well at the same time. So let's see whereabouts we are now. Oh, almost there. Let's just speed up that last little bit there, get them into position. I was really chuffed actually, because that Mr. Darthmod said he wants me to do how can I describe it really, a vignette perhaps, or I don't know, some videos anyway that he's going to show on his channel that really sort of promote, I suppose, in some ways his you know, his version 7 that he's done of the Darthmod. So that'd be really nice, won't it? Because it means then that yeah, I'll get a bit of promotion for mine as well. You know, people say, "Oh, good," and it's also a vote of confidence from him as well. In that, you know, he obviously thinks that my videos are good enough to show off the hard work that he's put in as well. So that's, you know, it's works well for both. What do they call that? A win-win situation, I think, isn't it? That's the way to describe it. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to go explosive shells, and like I said, I'm going to go against these chaps here in the middle. See if anything exciting happens. Here we go. Right, now, I'll just watch one shot. We're bound to hit something here, aren't we? Bound to. Surely. Come on. And then what I'll do is I'll stop it, because I think he's just going to stay there and just get blown to pieces. Right, they're firing. I've just seen the little orange circle on there. Gold circle, whatever it is. Looks like a coin. The others are firing now as well, so... Good shot. 96 out of 225. Oh, still 196. Maybe they hit somebody else, not too sure. That only sounded like 2 going in, doesn't it? Now, maybe the others went elsewhere, I'm not too sure. I'll just speed it up a little bit and then we can hear another one. Right, back to normal. Let's see if we can just get one more shot in. Looks like they're all falling elsewhere, doesn't it? That's a shame. Never mind, I think we'll just have to make do with that one shot for now. And then I'll just finish this battle like this, because I think that's all it's going to be. It's just going to be continual shelling, isn't it, of those infantry, until eventually he hasn't got anything left. And it's going to be a bit dull for anybody to watch, isn't it, that? So, well, there's not quite so many that way. How many's he got? 3, 4, 5, 6 there. 7. Bound to have at least another 3 in there, isn't he? 8, 9, 10, probably 11. Oops, hang on. More going in. No, firing well over there. Okay, so it's looking like he's got about 11 units. It's probably going to take about 10-15 minutes to take each one of them out. So that's what, 110 minutes? I think that's a little bit too long on the video time without a great deal happening. I will sneak up on him, by the way. You know, when his numbers start to get a bit low, I'll start to inch the infantry forward, perhaps coming round this town so that we get a bit more level with him as well, actually, because I don't want him coming down this way and outflanking me, do I? So I'll probably sort of inch into this area here. He's probably waiting for me to get into this position here so that I'm then moving round there and exposing a flank. That will be what, you know, the enemy, or the AI in this case, is actually looking out for, isn't it? So anyway, for now I think I can reach almost every part of his line. Certainly reach over there, all the way along those trees, all the way to here, and this is the main mass of his troops anyway. So I'll just inch up and then hit those from a distance afterwards. So how are they doing on there? 148 out of 225. These have lost some as well, and these have also lost some, 271 out of 300, and these as well, 297 out of 300. We had an advantage in the first place. I think that what was I going to say then? I think, well, certainly the Netherlands I think the United Provinces regions, I was going to say what I didn't check was if they have more than one region, but they can't have. I think the others are only going to be outside this theatre, aren't they? So, okay, Amsterdam, here we come. Well, 2 cups of tea later, we had the final result. Cool, that took ages, but I was determined not to get any casualties. I know it sounds like cheating, but it's not really. I'm using my advantage. If he hasn't got horse, if he hasn't got artillery, then he's got no choice, has he, but to stand there and be pounded. I mean, in reality, they wouldn't have been there, stood there and been slaughtered. They'd have surrendered, but unfortunately, this game does not allow surrender. Not in a battlefield situation like that. So, okay, so we've picked up lots and lots of chevrons, or we should have done for our, where are they? Come on. There you go, howitzers. 322. All this nonsense again. There's no way they killed anybody. But anyway, these picked up 2 chevrons. These picked up 1. 322 and 295. Oh, if they'd only got another 5, that would have maybe made the 300 mark. Maybe the 300 mark is what gives them an extra chevron. In fact, these line infantry have picked up a chevron. They got 64, and they didn't actually kill anybody on the field. So it's a bit of a joke, isn't it? Really, but okay, success. And we now have Amsterdam. Now, let's see, -16. Wow. Okay, region captured. We know about that. Trait gained. +1 to command when besieging. A spade, sir, is as good as a bayonet when applied with a little thought. This general has achieved victories in a siege or 2. These sapping skills cannot be lost. Oh, cannot be lost. Well, I wish we did have sapping in this, you know, I really do. But anyway, I mean, real sapping. How much does that give me, by the way? Let's just have a quick check. +5. So that gives me a +5. Let's do that one, definitely. This one gives me a, what? +5, a +2 for middle classes. So that's +7, isn't it, for those? Do I need these? I'm not too sure. I might get that one, though, depending on how much I've got in here. So we're on a +7. Do I get that as well? I will, and then maybe I'll change my mind afterwards. It's quite expensive, that, isn't it? So +7 on -16. That's going to be -9. So we're nowhere near, are we? And a +7 on 12, still going to be -5. So that's not going to do anything for me either, is it? So I think what we'll do now is, where are we? Oh, he's gone. There was a Spanish unit somewhere around here, wasn't there? And he's gone. So I will replenish this one here. I don't want to leave that exposed out there in the open, do I? It might be an idea, though, putting, say, a unit of horse with them or something, mightn't it? Otherwise they're a little bit exposed, aren't they, out there? Yeah, I think I'll just put 1 unit of horse with them. What are these now? -17. But anyway, point is that you know, if anything does attack, I want really to be able to, you know, at least you know, have some horse to hold things up just a little while the infantry get into position. I don't think these can move anywhere, can they? No, they can't, I'm afraid. Okay, right, what else do I repair? I'm going to repair this one, because it's worth a fair amount of money in terms of income. I'm going to repair this one as well, because it's a commercial port, and again, it's worth a decent income, and it's going to be useful to me in the future. I think, though, that these here are a bit at risk. I'm at war with Westphalia, and one of the reasons for going into Holland is that I can launch an attack then on Westphalia. It would have been hard for me to get through before, other than going through Hanover. Now, I could have attacked Hanover, but they've got allies, and I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to leave these 2. Now, now that's a point. I could move some men into there. No, I don't think he can attack there, because I think all of this is covered by the zone of control of these men here. So I think we should be absolutely fine there. Okay, well, money to spend, 6,261. I really don't know what to spend that money on right at this moment in time. I haven't planned for it. I do want to send one of these sloops back, though. I'm not sure which one it is. I think that's the one. No, that's the one with less movement in it, isn't it? So I'm going to send this one over to, I don't know, wherever the other one came from. I think it was Courland area, wasn't it? Near Courland. And I want to do that because I want to be bringing over reinforcements, you see, to help us in the future. Maybe that's what I need to do, recruit some dragoons. It is, isn't it? Now I think about it, I need dragoons. So, where is it? That's Courland, isn't it? Let's put it in this one, I think. Yep. Okay, that one to there. And then, excuse me, and then this one back into Greenwich, I think. Or, hang on a minute, I wonder if maybe a better idea would be to put him in there. Wonder. Oh, that'll be the one that was in there before, wasn't it? That Spanish unit. I'm thinking of putting it in there just to deter anybody from attacking that port. Spain and Flanders, isn't it? I think... yeah, I think I'll put him into there again, back into there. Yeah, I mean, I know they might attack that one, but at least that isn't a trading port, whereas this one is a trading port, and I think I might just be asking for trouble if I get him out of there now. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get 5 out of there. Oh, that's all the money spent anyway. So you know what the plan's going to be next turn, isn't it? It's going to be to ferry those dragoons over to here and support this place. Well, I can't do anything anywhere else, so I think that's going to be end of turn for now, and we'll see what we can do. I'm so tempted to try and replenish these places as well, but I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to end turn. Fingers crossed. Yep. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Tech. I didn't. Damn it. Blast. I didn't get that university to start researching something. You know, the one in Amsterdam? The main reason why I didn't think of that was because it's not repaired yet. But, of course, it will also... it will also research on the move that it becomes repaired. What's this trade agreement? Give technology improved animal husbandry. Give technology 4 field crop. No, I think not. I think I'll give you a trade agreement for 1,000. What about that? Would you pay that for a trade agreement? Right, unsuitable. Okay. See if I'm bothered. I might actually, if he wants a trade agreement, I might go for that, but just give him one tech, one technology research, you know, animal husbandry or something. I do want to support the Austrians a little because they're bound to be under the cosh from the Ottomans, so I could do with them being as strong as I can possibly make them. I'm hoping this turn's come up now, provided I remember to do the technological research. Look at that, the Russians are continually going in there, stealing my research. It's a damn nuisance, you know. Might have to get some rakes. You know, I'm not getting pleasure gardens and such places at the moment, but maybe I should and get some rakes and start killing off those gentlemen that are stealing my research all the time. Okay, if they want research, they can blooming pay me for it, can't they? Like, oh, that's the point. Somebody said the other day, don't freak out over... I don't know what it was now. Don't freak out over something. Freaking out is something I just don't do. You know, maybe sort of American men freak out. I don't know, but I mean, the closest we get to freaking out really is when women freak out. I don't think, do men freak out? I don't know. Hang on a minute. We have on our hands a battle. Aha! Opportunity to intercept. Now. How long is it going to take for my forces to get on the field here before all that horse that he's got there overwhelm my artillery? Now there's an interesting notion. It's me intercepting. I wonder. I'm going to have to try this. I don't know what troops he's got in here. Oh, these are quite handy, aren't they? 110, 45. Now these are going to attack me as well. They're not going to stand back and watch, are they? Maybe I'll finish the video on this one and we'll watch a battle. Or maybe we'll get up to the rebellion state. Anyway, let's get on with it and see what happens, shall we? Well, here's the $1,000,000 question. Have I got this right? You notice my guns are hidden in the woods. I've no idea where my reinforcements are going to be coming on. Let's see if he's going to go straight for me. I'm hoping he won't be able to see these guns. He shouldn't be allowed to do, should he? So I've got them hidden away there. If he comes to attack me, he'll be attacking only my horse, I hope. In fact, with a little bit of luck, he won't... Oh, he's coming on, isn't he? He's coming on in numbers. Now, where are my reinforcements? Come on, I need you now. Right, here's one. Oh, good. Oh, good. We're coming on the right position. That's excellent news. Great. Okay, you never know, we might just have time to get ourselves sorted out. Now, he shouldn't be able to see my guns hidden away there. If he can, it's not fair. But anyway, okay, we now have a general, and we have, all good, we have more coming on. Excellent. What have we got now? More horse. Right, okay. Well, if he's coming on, I might just be tempted to unlimber that artillery and start firing it then. Is he coming? He is, isn't he? Right, okay. And I'm suspicious about whether he can see me or not as well, to be honest with you. I don't believe it's the case that he can't see me, so... Okay, let's form up over here then. Somewhere here, so that we can attack anything that comes for us. Yeah? And... dare I risk it? Dare I risk now? Engage. Ah, I've got the heavy horse as well now. Brilliant, I'm going to go for it. Right, unlimber those, put them on explosive shells, get these over as well, and hope that that horse there, that number of horse that I've got on here now, is enough to take on anything he throws at me. In fact, no, don't include those for now. Just include these. Right, okay. Put those out the front of my artillery. Right, and just see if that's enough to keep him away, and then we'll work on a better positioning. But for now, I don't even know if we can reach, to be honest. I really don't know. Ah, he's coming on. Oh, he's coming on, and we're in strength in terms of horse. We might just have time to do this, you know. What's he got there? Provincial cavalry, provincial cavalry. Well, I'm going to hit him. Hit his provincial cavalry with all those explosive shells. Very nice, thank you. General's bodyguard, I'm not too worried about that. I think we can take those out elsewhere. So, oh, do you know, that worked out so well for me. I'm really, really pleased about that. Okay, on come the infantry. I think he might be tempted to have a go at these, you know. What are these? Another regiment of horse that I haven't accounted for. So let's get those into position as well. That would be very nice, thank you very much. Good. And the infantry... I think with all that horse over that side, I think we ought to have enough infantry to be able to take him on right in the centre here, hadn't we? Well, let's give it a try, shall we? These over here. Next lot next to them. Perhaps over... where have they gone? Where did I ask the infantry? Oh, they're here. Right, okay. Over to there. Good. Is he getting close? Oh, yes. We've deterred him. We have enough troops on the field now to make him go backwards. That's excellent. Well, that means I ought to be able now to form a proper battle line. If he's going backwards, he knows basically that I'm watching him. And he knows I've got an advantage over him there with the artillery. So what's he got there? 88, 89. Right, oh, we'll be taking more out. So the more dawdling he does, the more hanging around he does, the more... oh gosh, we've got even more horse on here. Wow, this is good, isn't it? Plenty of horse. I'll just keep those over that side then, just so we've got them all over the place. I think everything else is forming up really the way I'd like them to. In fact, I might just form up all the way along this side of the battlefield, because it seems to be working out that way, doesn't it? You know, sort of right across the corner there. Looks like I've got another unit that's coming on that thinks it needs to go all the way, to be honest. But oh, more heavy cavalry. Very nice, thank you very much. Right, okay, let's get those over there then. Now, oh, he's coming on, is he? No, no, he's not that stupid. Not completely stupid, is he? I think everything now... oh no, hang on, we've got something else heading for him as well. Press the space bar and it'll tell you where they're going. Ah, it's these, they've just arrived, it seems. Right, let's get those into position. Where are we going with those then? Perhaps along here, I don't know. Just if I get them into some sort of semblance of order for now, then... ah, now, what's he doing? He's coming on now, isn't he? Right, okay. Has he got any more horse over this side? Because I might just throw all my horse in against those. I think that's everything he's got, isn't it? Right, okay, Control C, and let's have everybody heading his way. I think so. Yeah. Except that I want them going for them. I'm going to have them going for them, right? And these here, they're probably going to head all the way down the field now, aren't they, stupidly? Well, we don't want that. Right, okay. And if I take my artillery off there now, don't want them firing at anybody, do I? So let's get them firing into here. Into there. Right, oh no, in fact, into there. This is going to be messy, I think. This is going to be really, really messy. But so long as we take out all his horse, I'm happy. Well, I'm happy enough anyway. So don't want to go too far over. I want to be able to get back in time as well. There should be another horse unit somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. No, that's a bit worrying. Oh, General's Bodyguard. No, I don't think I want the General's Bodyguard running out as well. No, 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 no. Come on, chaps. We don't need that at all, do we? Right, okay. Well, what have we got here? Is he sending anything over this way after the guns? Doesn't seem to be, does he? Oh, I think my horse will take him out there, really. Let's run the General's Bodyguard into position there as well. Right, okay. That should be the end of those units for him. What about my other infantry coming on? Where are they? I'm sure I've got more infantry. Where are we? Here. Those. And these here. Oh, well, let's get those into a decent position as well. Perhaps over here, maybe. Right? Ah, now those guns now are going to become exposed. And what's that? That's his General's Bodyguard. Right, okay, good. Let's get some horse across there then. Take them on. Right, okay. Right, and I think what we'll do... Oh, maybe I'll have to throw in my own General's Bodyguard in there. I think we'll limber those. Get them out of the way. Otherwise, we've had it, I'm afraid. We do need to sort of engage a little bit more here. Right, okay, have we seen off his horse yet? We should have done, shouldn't we? Yeah, they're broken and they're shattered. The others will be shattered shortly. So, right, it's just a case of watching these, isn't it then? I think. Right, now they should now be limbered up. Right, okay, let's get these over here then. Out of the way. Get my general over in position here. Ready to do any extra work that might be necessary. Hope it isn't, but it probably will be. Now, I've probably got other troops heading all the way over as well, which is not what I'd like them to do. So let's get these over here as well. Good, I think we're managing to save the situation. We might have to run those, actually. Run those, and run those as well, because they're just going to be in the way, aren't they? I know it's a bit messy, but it's always going to be a problem whenever you have a battle like this, I'm afraid. It's always going to happen this way. It's always going to be bitty, if you like. In fact, what I need to do now, let's just pause this. Because for some reason that wasn't going into position there. That unit there was not... Why is that unit there not going into position? Something's happening there, and I'm not too sure what that is. Right, anybody else that's heading all the way through? That one there as well. So let's get him in position as well. Not sure exactly where I'm going to want that unit to be. Probably over this side, but... maybe I can get it over here. I don't know. Let's try, yeah, about there, I think. I should really shuffle all the troops and make sure I've got them in just the position that I need them to be in. I've probably lost troops there to there, you know, to this infantry, but I'm afraid that is just going to have to be the way it is. So these can sort of, I don't know, form up over here somewhere. Let me just take the pause off a second and just rush those into position. Right, okay, put that pause back on again and we'll see what's going on here. Sorry about the pause. I know people don't like pauses, but unfortunately this is messy. When you've got so many troops coming on like this, it's so frustrating. You know, you really do need to make sure everybody's going in the position that you need them to be going into and that everything's as secure as you'd like it to be. I don't know how near we are here to getting into position either, but we need to be behind these infantry lines, and we're certainly not yet. We're still here. These lines here are not formed yet. You know, so, and all I've got protecting them now is my general, because I threw all of my horse, as you saw, at his horse. And I presume they're going backwards. Yes, they are. So it's just this infantry unit now. Oh, it's not quite in position. Let's bring this one on then. This one, ready? Can I select it yet? Yes, I can. Okay, or can I? Yes, I can. Right, okay, not too sure where that one's going to go either. I think maybe over this way. Perhaps over there. Okay, well, we should have the advantage over him with regard to... Oh, I think I might run those, actually. These, are they running? No, they're not. I'll run those as well, actually. Come on, we're going to have to run, chaps, to get into position. Otherwise it's going to be a disaster for us, I'm afraid. I might have to run the horse all the way round. I'm beginning to think it's the only way I'm going to be able to get them into position. Right, we seem to be okay here now. Maybe only a few ranks instead of what we've got there. Might be a little bit more sensible. Have the guns stopped moving yet? Not quite, but I do think now those guns are safe. So let's get the guns perhaps here. Maybe there. Yep. And there. Okay. and then we might be able to start doing something with them. For now, I think we're safe there, and I think his horse are out of it. What I need to watch out for is him coming after these here. Now, what's he got there? Is it, you know, going after my horse, I should say. Right, okay, is that another one that's trundling all the way into the middle? Yes, it is, unfortunately. Blast. Let's get them back. They're in the way. And these back. They're in the way as well. Anybody else going to trundle all the way through? No. Right, we'll get those to rush back. And I think now, hopefully, that's the last of the new troops coming on. You see how they just go walk blindly right the way into the middle of the battlefield? Well, it's all very stupid, that, and we don't want that to happen. So, okay, let's get these unlimbered now. You might be able to do something. It's a bit of a pain when they come on like this. Blooming good job I put something with the artillery, wasn't it? Otherwise we'd have just been murdered there. Right, okay. Oh, what's happening here now? That's not a very good formation. I think we can do better than that, chaps, don't you? I do too. Yeah, okay. Him over to there, and then him perhaps maybe over to there. Yeah, rush him into that position there as well, I think. And then these, probably right on the edge of the battlefield, you know. Really are right on the edge. We're certainly going to lose troops on this one. Maybe I'll bring this one on here as well, and then we'll get all of those to form up along there. Right, looks a bit more impressive, doesn't it, I think? And rush those into position as well. Right, okay, whew, I tell you what, it's a lot different from the last one, isn't it? Oh, they're shattered as well. That's great news, actually. Shattered is the best I could have hoped for, it really is. So let's bring these round then, I think. You know, I think we can cause some real damage to those boys, you know. Right, round to there. Run those into position. And that should really make a mess of him. Oh, what are these doing? Ah, they're getting that sort of flank attack on him, aren't they? What's he got around the back there? Pikeman! Ah, no, I don't want to go into those. He's going to head those towards my horse, isn't he? He's bound to. Oh, yeah. He's still got pikemen, would you believe it? General's bodyguard. I think my guns should really be targeting that General's bodyguard, you know. I don't know what they're targeting. I've just got them on free fire. In fact, I have got them on explosive shells, haven't I? Yes, I have. Oh, that's good then. Right, okay, so we should be able to take them from that side. We are outnumbering them, so it's very definitely in our favour, so I'm not worried about the result, but it would have been nice to get through with less casualties, because I don't like paying to replenish the troops. Basically, that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? Right, I wonder if maybe I can, you know, fill up this line a little. I don't think I need to, really. What I'll do is I'll just bring that unit over here. Yep, sort of like that. March him along there. I'll run him into that position. Oh dear. No, I don't like that. I think what I'll do is I'll take him to this position here first. Yep, to there. Yep. And then what I'll do is I just do shift and then put him through to there. Yeah. Then what will happen is he'll stay behind my own lines. That's the main thing. So it's a double movement. Okay. Right, well I think we saved the guns. That's excellent news. We didn't need to involve our General's bodyguard. He's under pressure, and his pikemen are over here as well, so it's great. They're away from my horse. Ah, now, yeah, I think we've managed to protect our horse, so that's good news. Really what I should do is just pile them in, shouldn't I? I wonder if we want to take him completely, or we don't just want to break him, do we, really? We want to completely slaughter him, really, because we want to wipe as many of them off as we possibly can, but I bet you he's going to start firing at my horse there, you know. I think I might have to go charging in. It could be the only way, you know, I'm afraid. I know it's a bit pathetic, isn't it? But it's going to have to happen, I'm afraid. That's going to have to happen. Otherwise, what's going to happen is he's just going to line up in front of my horse and start shooting at them. So, right, okay. I'm not sure what my guns are firing at the moment, so I'm going to need to pay some attention to those in a bit. Let me just get the guns off firing. Where are we? Here we go. Halt them. That's better. Okay. So, that means they won't be shooting at my own men. I can give them another target later on, I don't mind that, but I don't want them shooting at my own men there. So, what have we got over here now? They should be his pike, I think. Yeah, they are. They're his pikemen. Well, we've got the best things against his pikemen, really, to be truthful, haven't we, here? Right. Okay, rush those into position round there. And I think we've certainly got the better of him over there, haven't we? So let's rush these round as well. And we should be firing at him soon with those as well. So that should be the pikemen pretty upset, I would have thought, very soon. Everything else should be running here. I don't think he's got pike. I hope these aren't pike here. General's bodyguard, infantry. No, they're not. So let's just throw all of these in against there. Make sure they're gone. All these against his general. Make sure they're gone. Right. I think that's about it, isn't it? I think we've just about coped with the crisis there of being in a very, very poor position. On reflection, I think what I should have done was not minded too many negatives in the city. I'm going to do end battle on that. I could chase him off the field, but let's do an end battle. Let's see how many I lost. Might take a bit of time, so... Well, overall, that's not a bad result, is it? 225, 1660 kill. I'm pretty pleased with that one, actually. It's not bad at all. Howitzer's even managed to get some as well. Oh, and he's got his other chevron as well. That's excellent news, isn't it? So that squared things off a bit there, isn't it? So, right, okay. I didn't notice how many got away. Remaining 227. Oh, well, we'll have to suffer that one. Well, I think that one, well, at the end of this turn anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. I was hoping that, yeah, I was really hoping that what would happen here was nobody would attack me there. We'd manage to get through the turns, and then there'd be a rebellion in Amsterdam, and we'd defeat the rebellion, all would be happy in Amsterdam, and that would be the end of this video, but it didn't work out that way, did it, really? So, anyway, at least we got a decent battle at the end, didn't we? Instead of that stupid just shooting somebody from a distance all the time, you know. So, agent recruited. Let's find out where he is. Oh, he's over here. Where is he? There he is. And I think I'll just move him towards Europe somewhere. Don't suppose it really matters very much, does it? I'll just go through these. Workers on strike. Yeah, there's no surprise there, is there? I need to sort out the Netherlands. That's on a minus, and we're on minus 11, aren't we? So I need to bring those dragoons over that I recruited. What have we got? Letters of demands. Netherlands. No surprise there. Trait gained. Right. Okay. And recruitment report. Right, oh yes, good, they're the ones in England, they're the ones I'm bringing over. Construction report and agent recruited, right, good, that's the one that I've seen already, so, yep. So, right, okay, I'm only about a minute away from finishing this video now. I know I said I didn't want to make it an hour, but I think, now, we did talk about perhaps putting troops into a place like this to see if it would stop when there's a rebellion. It would stop the, or a riot or whatever, it would stop the place being damaged. Let's see if that's the case. I don't know if that is going to be the case. Let's put these into here. And then if I take 6 out of here, 1, 2, 3, 4, perhaps a couple of horse, 5, 6, whoops, 6, put those out into there. Right, okay, then that should protect that. What I next need to do is bring some dragoons in here. So that will take that down to a minus 6. Oh dear, and it's on minus 8, so we're not going to settle it this turn. It is going to become a rebellion, but it'd be interesting to see if when there's a riot, if that does get damaged or not. Anyway, that's it for now. Please like, please subscribe. The numbers are building up. You never know. I might actually get to that 1,000 number. Wouldn't it be marvellous? But I'm thinking about picking up 1 or 2 more dragoons from elsewhere in Europe. You know, and adding them to the dragoons I get from here. That might make up that minus 8 and straighten things a bit, but we'll see. Anyway, but one thing I will do, just to make sure I remember, I don't want to forget it on the video, is just replenish all of these troops in here. I do want them to be fully up to speed there. So, right, okay, and I'm not going to replenish those again because Westphalia could come and attack me again, couldn't they? So I'm going to go for those next time. And by the way, the answer to the question, what are Westphalians called? Because people in Germany don't even seem to know. Well, I don't either, and I even know some people in Westphalia, so I'm afraid I don't. But anyway, oh, need to upgrade that, don't I? And, oh, tell you what, I will do, that I did forget, and I forgot it last time, so I'm not going to forget it again. I'm determined not to. I'm going to get something on here as well, which, oh, it's going to take 5, isn't it? So let's get that as well. I need to be getting something with that university, don't I? So anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and you should get this overnight, and by the time you're watching it, I won't have been able to do the next video, so you will be able to comment. Thanks for watching.